Hi everyone! So we're here in Cartagena, as Neil pronounces it. I pronounce it Cartagena because it's got a gut in it.
Yeah, we've been here a few days now. So there's only us and Dimitri Astrom still here at the moment. We're waiting for Josh and Natalie.
Joyride.
And I think there's another boat coming as well. I'm not sure.
Great Circle. Oh, they're here.
Oh, Great Circle, yeah, they're here now I think. Yeah, they arrived yesterday.
So we've done some sightseeing in the city, done some shopping. We stayed in a hotel for a couple of nights to try and save water on the boat because it's not nice water here.
We're going back in a hotel tonight as well for 2 more nights.
Yeah. And we're here for another week, so we won't put another video out next week. We're just here waiting for Adam and Oscar to arrive actually. They arrive next week on Wednesday.
Yeah. So the next
and then
video
we'll set off.
Yeah, 2 weeks the next video. The next video will be our trip to San Blas with Oscar and Adam, and then probably on to Panama as well. We have quite a lot of work to do in Panama. We thought we'd have none at all this time last week, but since then we've now got a water maker issue, we've got a generator issue.
The rubber seal underneath.
Oh, and the rubber seal underneath the sail drive.
Out.
So we might have to be hauled out to have that replaced. I was talking about replacing that with a composite one, so I'll wait to speak to the team when we get there, see what the score is and what needs to be done.
We'll video all that.
Yeah, we'll video all that so we can see what's happening. But apart from that, everything's good. The boat's in good condition, really.
YOLO.
Oh, YOLO's just arrived. So just as we're talking now, there's another boat just arrived on one of the Gleewoo posse. So,
I always laugh when I see them because.
Oh, you know what? I think they might be leaving. Were they here yesterday? They just arrived.
Maybe.
Anyway.
I always laugh when I see them because it took me ages to realise what YOLO meant.
You only live once.
That's right.
Yeah.
So enjoy this video about Cartagena.
Yeah, and the trip to Cartagena, which was very
yes,
interesting.
there's quite a bit of sailing at the beginning. We'll leave that for a surprise for you to see how we managed that. We needed a drink when we got in, didn't we?
Yeah, we needed a drink. It was a rough one. Yeah. So it's Friday morning. We set off at 4 o'clock this morning on our way to Cartagena, however you want to say it. So we're just passing Curacao, going between this little island, and then past Aruba, which is here, and then down the coast of Colombia. And we're buddy boating with Bonaire, which is really quite nice. Now that's buddy boating. So we're just passing through Aruba, literally in and out, and I didn't actually realise how close we were to land. It's fine on the charts, but gosh, that is really close. See a car driving down there. Got about 12 metres of depth below us, which is nice. So we've got the engines on because the wind is horrific and it's just we're pushing us further and further onto shore. So we spent the last hour just motoring down this last bit of coast. We'll get the sails out as soon as we get around this corner. I'll just show you on the chart. So nearly round now. Just got this last little bit to do here, and then we're going to bear away. In fact, we're going to jibe. I'm going to try and make this headland here across here, which looks fairly difficult given the wind conditions we've got, but the currents do seem to show that we should, if we're coming across here, we should get pushed up with any luck, if that works. So it's Saturday morning, it's about 8:30. We're well on our way down to Cartagena. We have Moonshot and Owner within about 10 miles of us. I've just rerun the predicted wind routing, and it's tailing us to avoid this little bit of land here and go out to sea and come down the coast a bit further down. But all I'm concerned about is when we get to this part here, St. Marta, the winds are really, really strong. So we want to put another reef in, so I think we'll probably stay on this track here until we get to about here, about 90 miles in, which is sort of, I don't know, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock this evening, this afternoon. And then we'll turn up, put the second reef in, and then bear away and do the, and see how far we get. So I'll just show you now on the laptop what the wind's like. So So this is the bit we're worried about, St Marta going around here. So I'll just take that to later this afternoon. You can see it starts to build up. By the time we're going to go around there, which is sometime around tomorrow morning, we've got some pretty dark stuff happening. Our actual sea state's not too bad. We've had some really horrible waves early on this morning. I mean really early this morning. We were sort of 4 meters plus. And they were on the beam and the boat was literally flipping around. We almost lost the fridge freezer. It rolled right across the boat and towards the sea. Managed to save it. So this is much nicer. Almost champagne sailing conditions at the moment. We have Big Blue out. And a reef main. Doing about 155. Very comfortable. Karen's just gone down for a sleep because she's been awake for the last 4 hours while I had a little snooze. So we seem to be getting a bit of a rhythm between us. So we're just coming to the end of the second day of sailing towards Cartagena. Still got the full Genoa out, and I've now got 2 reefs in the main because we're forecast 32, 33 tonight, but it is going to be behind us, so we'll probably have an apparent wind of 18 to 20. So should be okay. Everything's set up ready. We'll furl the Genoa if it does build a little bit. See how we go. Times like this we're done with the stay sail. Hopefully ours will arrive when we're in Panama. So we're just chilling, relaxing. 30 knots of wind. Owners in front of us, moonshots in front of us, so we're all getting it. At least the sea's clear, nothing really to worry about. Oil rig a bit south of us, we're okay with that. Reading a book. So I had the bilge alarms today. The starboard engine room had about 3 inches of salt water in it. A little bit scary. But we think it was the shower handle. The big waves had been over it, they must have pulled it out a little bit, and there was about a centimetre gap. So water was obviously running in quite quickly. But the actual bilge pump in there was slightly disconnected. It was about an inch off the floor. So I fastened it back in place now, but obviously it filled up quite a bit of salt water, so that's going to be a job for Cartagena to wash that out properly and get rid of all the salt.
So we've just had tanker drama. We will basically head on to this tanker. We were holding our course, assuming he would change direction, and he hadn't changed direction, so we made the decision to change direction, and then he did change direction, so it was all just becoming worse and worse. So we made the decision to put the Genoa away and start the engines, so that our closest point of approach was not too close. And there he is, coming alongside us. That was a bit close. Oh, you've lost him now because the waves are so high here. 5 metre waves maybe more. Which looks a bit scary, but it was actually worse in the night because we had strong winds as well. This isn't too bad because the wind's dropped.
So we're just coming into Cartagena. This is our first trip to a big city. Looks pretty impressive in the distance there. Bit of a way to go yet. We've got about another 7 or 8 miles. Our generator's packed up, so I'm running the engine, so I thought I might as well just drive in and get everything put away. Sails are away, we've washed the boat down with a bit of water. So we're about ready to get on anchor and get sorted out with clearance. Another adventure, another country ticked.
First glimpse of Cartagena.
First glimpse of Cartagena, wow. So there's 2 options to get into this marina where we're going to. There's a really small channel for small ships, and then there's a really big channel. And over there is Moonshot and Owner, who were going to try the small channel, but they've changed their minds. We're all going down to the bottom now. Dimitri's also ahead of us, and Kookaburra is also behind us. So there's going to be quite a few of us tonight at the anchorage. I think we need a drink after the trip we've all had. It's been one hell of a trip. So we're just on our way to Boca Chica.
Where?
Boca Chica.
No, it's called that.
That's just this pass.
Just heading into Cartagena. Following Owner in. Good shot of the high-rise buildings with the boat going past. Busy spot coming into. Lots of boats going out, coming in. Party boats. Singing, dancing going on, isn't there, Neil?
Oh yeah. It's going to be a little bit
Colombia.
intense to anchor out here. Look at this lot.
Oh, there's Osi. So we're going to try and get anchored in. And there's Moonshot. We're going to try and anchored in this
What do you think?
bay here.
So we're anchored here in Cartagena. And it's pretty impressive, if I say so. We just sort of squashed in. Moonshot over there. Zephyr's at the back. Dimitri's arrived over there. A little bit close to this blue monohull. But you know what? I think we'll be alright. We'll keep an eye on it. We're not going to do much travelling the next day or so. 17th of Feb. It's absolutely sweltering here in Cartagena. So we've decided we're going to book into a hotel for a couple of days for a couple of reasons. One, we have no water maker here, because if I show the water, it is absolutely disgusting. It's like emerald green. I haven't said that, there's fish there, look. Amazing. Loads of fish here, Karen, at the bottom of the boat. So that's the first reason. The second reason is we want the air conditioning and a swimming pool. So we're going to go to a hotel, we're going to stay there one night. And breakfast. Yeah.
It's just there. It's that hotel there.
The hotel we're going to is literally just outside our window. Somewhere over there with the red roof. We also have a bit of a small problem with the water maker. It's flashing all the lights on the control panel, so I'm not sure what that means. But we did make water on the way here, and the water was pretty mucky. So I think it could be that the filter's blocked, and in which case I'll change the filter when we leave here, and we'll try and restart it in the sandblast. I just can't make water here. It'll be filtered, it'll be yucky again before we get anywhere. So we've got a bit of a dilemma. We're going to leave here with Oscar and Adam without the knowledge of whether our water maker's going to work or not. And the other problem is we're not sure if the generator's working or not. I replaced the impeller this morning, and it's lost 2 of the blades off the impeller, which is not good. And I can't find them. I've backflushed the system, I've flushed the heat exchanger, I've checked the tubes, and they've just disappeared, so I've no idea where they've gone. So that's another job we're going to have to do in Panama, but I have changed the impeller, so I will start it when we get out of here. Again, I want clean water before I put it through the engine. So
I'm not sure if we should start it or not when it's got those 2 loose bits in there somewhere.
yeah, well then we backflushed it, so they're not in the heat exchanger. The water came through really quickly at full pressure. So we'll see. But I booked it in with Victor's booked it in for us in Panama to be looked at properly. So I've got all the bits that I can show them what we've done and where we're at, and then see what they say. So I'll let you know how that goes when we get to Panama. So tonight we are at a restaurant called Harry's.
Just Harry's. So they can't have anything
Harry's something or
else.
other. It is really quite nice.
The courtyard is outside.
So it's outside, have a look up. These guys. Beautiful. So we're having dinner tonight with Dimitri, Maria, Darren, and Sam. So it should be nice. Looking forward to it. We'll see how it rates on the food score.
Good afternoon. How are
Hello.
you doing today?
Good.
Good.
Excellent. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Mercedes and I'm from here, from Cartagena. On behind the experience and myself, I would like to thank you very much for choosing us to do this street food tour. The weather is also strong for us. And we don't like to consume the spicy flavor because then we start to be really bad. It's like a human bone. Oh my goodness.
These are the taxis in Cartagena. So on the street food tour, and progressed from pastries and sweets to like bars, really. So we've gone from the bar for a beer to the coffee shop for coffee.
Okay, welcome to El Depósito. My name is Santiago Gonzalez. I'm the fourth generation of people around the coffee industry. Jose Jr. So we place our paper filter and then we just clean the filter with hot water. We have 20 grams of coffee each one. And the relation between coffee and water we're gonna use today is 1:14. Per gram of coffee we use 14 milliliters of water. Okay? So
Look at this
Mercedes, what is this fruit called?
Tommy.
Tommy.
Tommy. Tommy. The Tommies really have different characteristics.
Try it.
This is the Tommy, but in this moment it's medium between the green and the ripe.
Fruit's nice, but it's what you put on
And
it.
I prefer because